はい、こんばんは、こんばんは。キングカムデリバランスの続きをやっていきとうございます。まあ、俺は今シナリオどれぐらいまで進んでんねん、メインはっちゅうところやけれども、今受けている依頼を一つずつこなしていくしかあるまいよ。ああ、はいはいはいはい。金鉱石のおっさんか。ちょっと待って。これもか。あ、ちょっと待って。これじゃ意味がない。オッケーオッケーオッケー。
You must be the one that Christiane sent, eh? What's your head then?
事情を聞く。
What do you need?
これあれか、前回はなんか変なバグで
I am as an or my every dependent.
Do you buy?
I do.
How do you?
It takes then I,
And
the import.
how many?
When you
How many?
sank and truly. Excuse me.
Excuse me? このクエストはなるほど、赤いところメインクエストやったんだ。これは荷物が重すぎてダッシュできない。どうしようかな。これは今貴族風の男。私は今貴族風の男なのだ。学者や。私は今学者なのだ。君か。
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Good day.
Oh, good day.
All right, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
お、これはこれでこうでパス。
Here.
あ、これバーストや。これはバーストやろ。そらバーストするわ。通ったわ。
Huh.
So I went to see my brother
And?
to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this
Good
feeling
game,
this
friend.
time.
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
He's threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a groschen a cough is no.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to howk 34 corves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by. Good day to you, friend.
Good to see you, friend.
入り口はどこや？採掘した量を調べる。ホールは多分下にいるんやろうな。これは何や？通風口的なやつか？
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're Hewin?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years, and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion, or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Take care.
フランクが帰ってくるのを待つのが一番いいのかな。どっから入るんかがわかんねはしごはないのかね。はしごはないのかね。こっからジャンプして降りろとは言うまい。どうしたらええの？こんなこっからさ、ダイブしてさ、無理だよ、それは。入り口どこだよ、入り口。動いてなさそうやな。絶対下におるやろ。 へーいとか言うたら出てきてくれる？ヘイヘンリー、ヘンリーやっけ？ポールやった。下やねんな。どっから入ったらええの？Hey, Paul.
Komm, Pferdchen. Hopp!
兵士には話しかけられない。飛び乗ったら怒られるんじゃない？
Are we going to be in Schweigen the entire journey or what?
We've already talked this through.
So I went to see my mother
And?
to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive.
Aye, but he
ガチ寝床。
himself, and he gets this feeling
タコ部屋か。
inside nearly
Does he get it often?
nearly all the time.
ああ、なんかあると思ったら人やっ
Church, if I don't go and see him.
た。あった。
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly.
あ、そうか。この中に部外者を入れるということ自体が非常に危険やねんな。マシューとフリッツはここで仕事をしとったらよかったもの。なんかあるぞ。 なんか体を洗わなあかんらしいから、なんかイベントがあんねやろ。チーズが26回復するから、これ食っとくか。で、狐の薬3。
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. I'm sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was as strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, how can he forgive myself?
There's no more pain in heaven. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that you
gold,
bless my brother
silver,
who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The
damnation.
angel of the Lord declared
Bring
unto
his
Mary,
soul to
and
eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and
And
Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of
Amen.
the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the banking coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many cores did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
ポールが一番怪しいっちゃ怪しい。 この吹き抜けにあってね、切り株か。俺は袋に見えんねんけど。ガリッツの鉱山とはだいぶ違うらしい。だいぶこう木で支えているつっかえ棒が少ないと。お菓子ループしている。オートランになってしまってるけど、どういうことや。わかった。コントローラーがぶっ刺さっていたから。下に行ってるな。上に行こうにしよう。一本道。
I'm sorry.
Hey, Mark.
Look what I have for you.
何かけるわ。
Good
よし
boy.
よしよしよし。
Good boy.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Feck and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
We need to talk, Herman.
Was ist denn los?
Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more cores than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Atto, ちょっとごめんよ。
A word, Foreman.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one counting the cores of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 cores on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
He had no choice. If you tell me everything you know right now, you'll go unpunished. I can guarantee that in Sir Christian's name.
Keva, you're all I need. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to import some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the Yakkers and for Herman.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. Always silent as the grave.
Christian.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What else should I know about the smelting work?
In the smelting works, or from them, then they give part of the...
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent... If you don't have anything of the sort, if you're charismatic enough, and make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go...
What should I know?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Morocco. He started to prosper soon after. Now he's doing better.
I got it.
Here. I've written you a letter of interest. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the... If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. Good luck, Hen.
ごめん、お待たせ。じゃあ、まあ、勝ち込みに行くか。装備してなきゃええってことかな、これは。こうか。ラジク教のあれ持ってるもんな。カリスマ。 25あるから大丈夫やと思うねんけど。
My God, fairy months.フレッシュと話す生成上。
You shouldn't be bothering us here. Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I see some people just can't dress appropriately.
まともな格好じゃないらしい。おかしい。これはまともな格好のはずやねんけど。じゃあ、動詞があるやろ。27もあったらどうだね。
Greetings, Master Burish. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 hryvnias of pure silver per day.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many corves were delivered from Horsham, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places. See you later.
God bless. And with you.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all them. We do that over and over in other fur.
How do you like work?
Aye. Can he complain at all?
最悪ここで。はい、よしよしよし。よしよし。こっち向いてくれ。 難しいなら余裕やね。モノスは欲しかった。
I hope he's happy in Gutenberg. He's a good bloke.
Oh, farewell. Take care.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. From what I've heard from the other smelters.
Have you noticed...
Nothing. Nothing.
なあ、ここで金がなくなることはなんて聞いてしまえば、しょっぴかれる。ちょっとしんどいな。まあ、ここに何かがあるということで考えにくいな。
Greetings. God be with you.
でもこれしか聞けないの。
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here, in our smelter, that would mean some of our lads are involved, and you get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there. He's not afraid of anything.
Shima.
Are you the fella they
Shima.
call Shima?
And who are you?
Henry of Skalitz. Master Buresh sent me.
Master Burish, you say? And why did he send you?
I heard that you might know something about the theft of silver.
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
I'm no threat to you. I won't mention your name to anyone. All I need is for you to point me in the right direction. That's all.
All right, I'll trust you. Listen up then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund out of the blue.
The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you. What is you...
Hearing horse, if I could.
How do you like...
It's a You're always...
What can you...
Well, I could say some...
What happens to...
The bars are only the... Things.
Good day.
牛舎を丸ごと買い取ったってか。ペブルスよりも雑魚うまみ。
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Real brave when you're 3-on-1, eh? You wouldn't be so brave alone, would you? You'd shit your brains.
Oh, shit on you. I could take you on blindfold. Get out of here. He's mine. I'll get you.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Oh, with threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the King's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in the whole affair. I'm looking for proof.
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh say nothing about Vavak. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, I know I wanted to... Please let me go, please! Stables be damned!
All right, you can go.
Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, you're a good
宿はないのかね、ここは。
Oh, somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
Well, this? Nah, it's nothing. But thanks for asking.
出血してるな。気づかなかったが。包帯と。あれ包帯ないあった。よいしょ。お野菜屋さん。
Excuse me.
これか。
I apologize.
Master.
I'm sorry.
Day?
Where can I spend the...
You can sleep above the shed. There's a ladder leading up there.
お金は払ってたらしい。お、ここかよ、お前。馬小屋かよ。
Good doggy. Good boy.
ちょっとなんかない。お、マットおはよう。
Here, Matt.
あげるわ。エブルすごいところから来るな。よっしゃ、行こうか。
Quick! Quick!
ちょっと重たなったな。なんか食べる？玉ねぎの玉ねぎがちょっと傷んでるな。ずっと
Whoa!
このタイプの家は入れないよな。
Come here, boy.
Get moving! Well, are you going? Away with ya! That's it. Go now. What does that muffle over here? Somebody ought to grab it by the scruff of the neck.
お手洗い行ってくる。よいしょ。よし。もう完全に次見つかったら戦闘になるか。一晩トートに入れ知恵したやつみたいな感じなんかな。鉛玉。
didn't we? This whole thing stinks of the gallows. Who ordered us to become a royal master of the mint? What would we be coined from? Pure silver. Friend, I just hope it won't all go to shit in the end.
よし、帰るぞ。方向はテーブルを突っ切ればいい。
Good to see you. God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad.
Para auto por gana.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
No trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
They didn't look like they wanted to leave.
When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
I didn't see a coin die there.
That's a shame. I'll have to handle this some other way. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we don't know for sure how Master Baresh was involved in the whole thing.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know and I've been thinking the scheme, but with those books, and it's now to many.
I'm listening.
I knew everything. Only there will. I'll have to mine it.
What happened?
Not long, and they found.
You think it?
Who knows? They're both gone. I'll have to, and I'll take nothing. I've got it. So, what do you? Accept, but don't. Here's your.
Thank you.
No, and give.
ちょっと待って。なんか、あかんことしたらしい。もう一回やな。なんか、職人が捕まっていたらしい。全員やっちまえばいいんだろう？このクソ狭いところでよ。
Well, well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you, an embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything, and even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, Snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
You can't buy me, Baresh.
That's the wrong answer.
.剣を抜くときと抜かへんときがあるからさ、イベントのときさ。ここまで戻らんで。なんや、普通に殴って相手やったら殴るよ、それ。殴ったらまずいかなと思ったから殴らなかったんやけど。殴って相手やと分かるとは。
Well, well, well. I knew, but I reckon little Nair turned out. What we could undergrab.
I need
the mint, wouldn't you?
You can't buy.
That's the.
I'm gonna bash your face in. Finish him. I'm all yours. Fuck you, horse son of a. No one's ever really. My head.
攻め方を変えよう。
Just a couple more sheets and we're done for today.
What good is that if we can't leave this place?
Well, we'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later, we'll get out of here.
A gilded cage is still a cage.
Why? But we came here willingly. You should have figured out working in an underground mint wouldn't be nothing simple.
Aye. I don't think they'll let us go, though. We know too much.
Brother, keep your head up. All will be well. What were you doing? Now you've made it all crooked. Stop fooling around!
Just a little...
You're not looking to hurt... That's right. You'd better go before the guards find you.
Are you being held prisoner here?
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
I'll take care of the guards. Don't worry.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
Don't worry about Buresh. I'll deal with him later.
But...
I came to get evidence against Vavak. And I've got it. I should take a look at the tools you're working with. A counterfeit coin die like that will surely be of interest to a lot of people.
What do you mean counterfeit? It's genuine. Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. You don't have to worry about the guards while I'm here.
Wait, but... we can't...
You just wanted the books, right? Well then go! Leave us here.
We can't just walk away.
So you don't want to get in trouble with Vavak?
Trouble is putting it mildly.
He'd ruin our lives. I'm sure of it.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon... it's really safe? That we could... go up top?
I'm sure of it.
Well, if you're saying you'll take care of it...
Then, when it's all over, come back and tell us, please. God be with you.
Good day.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards?
It's okay.
You'd better go before the guards find you. You'd better go before the guards find you.
You never saw that coming! Go fuck yourself!
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Now you'll spill everything, like in the confessional.
Oh, I'm just a pawn. It's all the Mint Master's doing. Vavak!
So calm down and talk.
Give me a moment.
Start talking now.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me and find someone else to run the smelting works. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mint Master he installed, and he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless someone tells him.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mint Master free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted. Undisclosed.
Whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dyes. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I got into a chest with books containing records of all the bribes and payments. Vivac's entire spiderweb.
I see. And I can really count on you not to use any of this against me? Will you give me your word?
You have my word. I won't blackmail you.
I'm glad to hear that. You've already got everything you need.
Is that all?
Aye, everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
Farewell.
にやけるわ。で、俺出血してるわ。顔が赤くなってる。ああ、大丈夫か。大したもん入ってないな。桃ぐらいか。ちゃんとすられへん。難しいな。なんでもええわ。馬術。だいぶスキル放置してるな。 学問。当日、これが本番。どれがいいかな。これかな。
What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you thief? Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Easy. Let's talk about this.
Not only are you a pig, you want me to call...
Now hold on.
At least... What? What do you think you're doing? Get over here, or I'll call the...
待てよ。
Sooner or later, we'll get out of it.
Are you being held?
What do you get out?
I'll take.
What about?
Don't worry. I came. I should account for.
What do you mean? Everything.
Except.
Oh, we just.
Nobody. You don't know.
Wait, you just. We can't.
Tell me.
Look.
How did you through?
We used well, and the fort. Then.
How did you through?
We used well, and the fort. Then. And
who's in
the mint? They're the one you visit. We're well.
Why?
Well, it's just.
Don't you mean?
Not really. We've got plenty. And coin.
Why don't
we? And we're.
Answer with the evidence when I'm done.
You reckon?
I'm sure.
Well, then. You'd better go before the guards. Go there with you. Good day to you.
さっきの二の足は踏みたくないから。弾を装填していなかった。ハンドルを取り付けて、ハンドルくるくるしたら、引っ張って引っ掛けて、ダメだ。
what you're made of. That was something! Jesus Christ! Do it!
そう、めんどくさいな。
How many more?
A few more sheets. They brought us more than usual. Well, at least we won't get bored.
Since we can't go outside, there's nothing else. Are you right in the head? Sod off with that weapon! You were beginning to make me nervous.
Just a couple.
Are you being held?
What are you doing?
Get up.
I'll take...
What about my...
Don't worry. I came to... I should take counter...
What do you mean, everything?
Except you...
How are we...
We just...
No, but you don't have...
Wait,
You just...
we can't just...
So you don't...
Trouble.
He'd ru-
I'll take with the evidence when I'm done.
You reckon?
I'm sure...
Well, then, where did you come from? Get out of here before you get in trouble. Jesus Christ.
Now you're gonna get it.
You want to try me? Fuck me!
あー、めんどくせえ。ちゃんとやっときゃよかったな。セーブを進む前に。
Sheets. They brought us more than usual. Well, at least we won't get...
Are you being held?
What do you do?
Get out of here!
I'll take...
What about...
Don't worry. I came to... I should take counter...
What do you mean, everything?
Except...
How are we...
We just...
Nobody... You don't have...
Wait,
You just...
we can't...
Tell me...
Look,
How did through...
we used to...
Well,
And the four...
but then...
Who's in...
The mint...
They're the one he visits every...
Why...
Well,
It's just...
don't you... Not really.
Bathe.
We've got...
And coin.
Why don't you...
We...
And we're told not...
I'll take with the evidence when I'm done.
You reckon...
I'm sure...
Well, then... You'd better go before the guards find you. Oh, excuse me. You'd better go before the guards find you.
Show what you're made of! no chance. Bad luck! You want to try me? Didn't see that coming, eh? Do it! Ah, fuck that!
どうしよっかな。窃盗がどうたらこうたらで、窃盗スキルを上げるやつってあったかな、ポーション。窃盗スキルでなんか判定があるねんけど。シナプスなのか。窃盗。ないな。
Have you? Now you'll. So, start.
The whole. As soon he. Anyone. So he.
Why did
this? And they were. I must think.
So you agree?
Did I hate.
Wasn't he a friend?
Sigismund, he.
What was his.
Surprise. And to keep in the air. And when.
What are you. What?
It's you.
Genuine.
It's no.
About.
Yes.
I got into.
Will you.
You haven't.
I'm glad to. You've all.
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure. I don't know.
I'll be on. I hope.
Farewell.
これでシナプスを飲んで、セーブしたらええんやろ。難しいねんって3。大体外れるねん。運要素があるから苦手やねんな。棒立ちしてるだけやからまだマシっちゃマシやんやろうけど。窃盗術。手先が器用。パークポイントを持とう。窃盗は得意じゃねえんだって。てかスリか。 あれ、アイコン通りじゃねえんだけど。隠密14しかないの？
What? What do you think you're doing? Get over here, or I'll call the guards!
Eat shit!
This isn't over, you bastard! Someone, help me! What's it with that weapon? You hit me! Ha! Da! Da! Enough's enough! Time to die, you bastard! Ha! Ha!
死なんのか？死ななさそう。なんか隠し持ってんねんけど、それだけ欲しいねんな。
Have you? Now you're... So can't... Stop.
The whole thing. As soon as anyone, so he can...
Why did he...
The sitters and they... I'm straight. Think what...
Wasn't he...
Sick. He trust on...
So you...
Did I...
What was his...
Surprise. And in the... And when...
What are you doing?
Stop.
Whatever.
It's you...
Genuine.
It's simple. No...
About the...
Yes.
I got in.
I see. Will you...
You have my...
I'm glad you've already...
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you... I don't know what...
I'll be on my... I hope...
I'll be happy to make sure we don't...
My God, no! Please!
God wills it!
なんで死ねへんねんこいつ。バグってるやないかこれも明らかに。バグってるわ。まあ、しゃあない。これ以上はできへんかな。逃がすか、おとなしく。
Now you're so can't stop the whole. He grabbed anyone, so he came. Why did the and they? I must think. So you did I? Wasn't he a figure? He
What was it?
Surprise in the and when
What are you...
stolen.
Whatever.
It's you.
Genuine.
It's no one.
About?
Yes.
I got into...
Will you?
You can never be sure about that.
You've already got.
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure... I don't know.
I'll be on my way. I hope we never.
Likewise.
桃。これは
So, I'm back.
What about the guards then?
The guards have done guarding. They're dead.
So, do we go?
Well, I suppose we can.
Thank you for everything. God be with you.
まあ金型も手に入れたし、なんか隠してるやつはちょっと分からへんけど。変えるか。釣りはな、運要素絡むからさ。
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Well, are you going? Away with you!
Come here!
待っと待っと待っと。
Look what I have for you.
Good boy, good boy.
You silly mutt.
ちょっと薬じゃねえわ。お酒の耐性も上げときたいねんな。 来る、スカルドー。
Ka! Go! 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 Quick! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka! Ka! Quick! Go! Go!
ボタンを間違えた。すごいところで止まりやがった。
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God bless.
行ってきたぞ。
God, this is killing me.
I got the evidence against Mintmaster Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names. I'll be damned. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where...
He obviously had it all worked out. Did you have any...
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily, he was reasonable, and we made a deal.
What deal?
I let him go in exchange for him telling me everything.
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else?
There were some coiners.
Jesus Christ!
Vavak locked them up then.
My God!
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the... It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean! In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we don't know for sure how Master Buresh was involved in the whole thing.
Well, the books will have to suffice.
I hope so, but be that as it... I've been thinking it all over. The scheme Master Ulrich Vivak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my...
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a... change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from Ruthard?
Do me a favor. Ruthard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad to you either, eh? Excellent. You won't, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivart with the evidence all you want, but here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And give my regard.
約束はできねえんだ。お前は。いや、でも、ここはでもあれやもんな。また交渉から始めなあかんもんな。いや、でもちょっとそれは気に入らんな、俺は。お前は。
I apologize.
後で言っちゃえばいい。
Hmm? Good to see you.
ちゃえばいいか。じゃあ戻ろう。デンバーグに。やめろよ、そういう追いはぎとかよ。
You're a kind master.
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing...
I apologize.
Quality goods here. We've got enough for everyone.
God bless.
おい、なんか絶対イベントあ
Always
るやん
glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.
雨降ってくんのかな。
Hey, what the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me.
血だらけで会う
Well,
の
we're
はどうか
here,
と思うね。
but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Nars? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us, to paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the Crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
ああ、そうか、そうか、そうか、そうか。ゴドウィンが。
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Sir Gunsley.
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now? So be it. This matter must be brought to an end. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty,
お、なんかフラグ立っ
hold
て
a
る気がする
protective
んや
hand
けど。
above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Rudhart, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words. Sir, only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
Exactly. Not only do we have the ledgers from Buresh, as well as yours, but Christian of Pisek also knows everything.
And if anything happens to any of us, our friends will see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about your silver skimming business.
Exactly. Hermes Trismegistos.
So, do you want to chance your luck, or come to an agreement?
Captain!
Sir!
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return?
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master? Wait! We got off on the wrong foot!
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your arse.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunzlin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right, so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our mint master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty mint master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunslin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Then I'll improvise and put my faith in Lady Luck. Like I always do.
You can't just blindly trust Lady Fortune. You have to meet her halfway. Ideally with very long steps. Don't go rushing in. First get yourself a coat of the kind used by spies and infiltrators. That'll protect you better than plate armor. Don't dally. And only draw your weapon if you've no other choice. You'll be walking among wolves, so don't forget it. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless. And it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realized. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
お嬢さんとお話しする前に心身をきれいにしておいた方が良いのでは。
Well then, does the poor thing still not know?
The poor thing? It's her fault for being so thick. A strange woman
woman visits her old man every day, and she still has.
ちょっと手記呼びなところはまあ多めに見といてもらおう。
Careful.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
はい、お嬢さ
Your
ん。
father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is Stud Farm, managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the Stud Farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
一緒に来てくれはあかん
I'm
やろ。
glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours, but tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
My lady, I'd help you any time.
Truly? In that case, you certainly won't refuse my request for a little... service? But you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of
17で通っ
surprises.
た
So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case,
通った。
I'm not going to make it easy
20は
for
ないと無理
you.
かなと思ったけど。
If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
これはアクティブにしとかな。アクティブにせんでいいんやっけ。パスカルと話。これはあ、これあれか、喧嘩のやつそうやな。ああ、なんかこれ多分すらなあかんやつやな。めんどくせえな。これはいい。これは F はわからんねんな F は。あ、F これか。よし、じゃあ終わろっか今日は。残念ながらこの後用事があるんだよ。
Did you hear him die?
Crap, I thought it was old Bart. But then I heard him coughing and lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all. No, it was the bee.
あ、マットが。マットはワープしてる。
Look what I have for you.
なんでよ。
Come here.
よしよしよしよし。物乞いから盗むってひでえな。ここは入られへんのか。で、マレショクってどこや。地名がいまいちよくわかれへんけど。ああ、めっちゃ遠い。じゃあここまで行って終わろうか。いや、先にまだちょい時間あるから、その F の何かちょっと試してみるか。ぶどう畑がなんたらかんたら。ここ
Greetings to you.
Good afternoon.
Hinnet gave Hogg a peculiar riddle, and we can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
A vineyard? I only know the one outside of town. But Riddle mentions one inside, and the part with the water.
Well.
多分あれやな、噴水が。
Hey, get away from him! Should have fucking stayed out of it! You're no match for us, fucker!
噴水まで行こうか。
You there? Oh, come here. Hey, you.
なんかあんねん、ここに。まあ、なんち。影。
City Council is organizing another.
I'm sorry.
There's something here.
なるほど。これで進んだ。
Good to see you.
Lord be with you.
I talked to Knuckles about...
Let me guess.
Well...
That's Knuckles for you, nevertheless.
I don't have any...
All right.
It's again. Damn it.
Tell me about it.
Don't you have it? All right, I studied and let me...
You mean...
Great. Then the ring...
Could you stop?
You're not... There's not much except...
I'm interested...
Play to
the guild.
Right, general. But if we...
今のじゃないの？ベース進んだ。正午過ぎの影。噴水やろうな。今のじゃなかったってことか。もしくは、それ自体が謎々になってるから、それを解いてね、みたいな感じか。わからんぞ、それ。
Good boy.
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
You're right. I promised myself I wouldn't leave it to the last moments.
入り口。あらんなぁ。
Who's got?
Show me your.
ベーコンとか売ってる。
Don't stop that whistling.
Excuse me.
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
I'm sorry.
前作は全ての建物に入れたんやけど、今作は入れない建物っていうのがあって、どっちがええかって言われるとやっぱ全部入れる方がいいよな。正午過ぎっていうことは南やろ。こっち側になんかあるってことやろ。
Careful.
ここやねんって、教会やねんってなんかあるとしたら。教会の中に入れんのかっちゅう話なんだけど。これは何も入れなさそうやけどな。よかった。致命傷じゃない。今のジャンプかもしかして。ジャンプではない。
Careful.
繋がってはなさそうやな。
Greetings.
よし、あ、なんか破れそう、服が。その他、仕立て屋の道具一式。ほい。じゃあまあ、何が壊れたの？武器？これなんか装備してるっけ？あ、ブーツ？なるほど。じゃあまあ、寝るか。
Greetings, my friend.
How about trying?
What good?
Cardinals.
And do you have?
Ah.
Masters,
Let's play. Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the
3、
table?
4、5、6じゃ多分役ならんよな。これが重し入りのダイスを。
Christ, it's hot out.
うーん。
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
お、6ゾロ。これでパス。
Here. Aye, that'll do.
ここで行ってもな、あんまりメリットないのよな。デメリットの方が大きい。
My God, I'm done.
6ゾロ1パス。どう
Here. My God! Oh, come on!
Oh. 2ゾロ。こうかな。いやー、2ゾロ点数にしても微妙やから。これで、一回。6ゾロ1終了。
For Christ's sake, how is that even possible?
4がねえな。6ゾロ。これ3か。パス。
Can't be. It just can't be.
じゃあな。
Are you being cautious?
Christ, pardon me.
じゃあスキル振りして終わろっか。インレベル。臨床、体力、隠蔽、隠密。これ欲しいな。体力、脳血、ダイハード、これかな。屈せぬ心、二度と逃げないと誓ったのだ。馬術、 多分な、ペブルスな、乱戦に突っ込んでくれへんねんって。ペブルスくん。遺品はあってもな。学問。進学の基礎。サバイバル術。放浪者。幸運な発見。心臓狙い。野人。レーシーって何やっけ。これは強いね。窃盗術。盗みの達人はいらんかな。では寝て終わろう。夜に旅立ちたいのは山々やねんけど、多分もう近い。じゃあ終わります。ご視聴いただいた方ありがとうございました。ではでは。